In today's lesson, I will talk about the structure and name of Minjoo Gayageum. This is my Minjoo Gayageum, and it's in the form of the long wooden board here and the strings. So as I mentioned before in the last lesson, there are 12 strings in Minjoo Gayageum. So in the middle of the board, you can see some little wooden things supporting the strings. This is what is called Minjoo. So we use this for tune the notes. If you move it to the left, the note goes down, and if you move it to the right, the note goes up. So for example, let's say this note is the original note, and if you move the Minjoo to the left, the note goes down, and if you move it to the right, then it goes up. This outermost line has the lowest note, and this top line has the highest note. So the lowest line has the thickest string, and this is the thinnest. So based on this Minjoo, we can divide the strings by two parts, the left side and the right side. So the left side, we play this part with left hand, and we play right part with right hand. So whenever you play Gayageum, Minjoo Gayageum, the Gayageum has always be tuned in with this form, this order of note: Re, Mi, Sol, La, Ti, and Re, Mi, Sol, La. Except some special situations. So it might sound difficult at first, but you can memorize this in 3 parts. So there are 12 strings divided by 3. It's 4 lines in a part. So the first part, Re, Sol, La, Re, and Mi, Sol, La, Ti, and lastly Re, Mi, Sol, La. Now you might be curious, what about the other notes rather than Re, Mi, Sol, and so on? So at this point, the notes such as Do or Fa, we can play that notes by pressing your left hand in the left side of the Gayageum. So let's say, here are the notes Re, Mi, Sol, and between these notes, let's say you want to play Fa. So all you have to do is just play Mi with your right hand and press Mi string with your left hand. So this is the Mi sound. If you press the left side, it sounds Fa, right? And now let's move into this right part of Gayageum. You can see some small wall here that supports all of the strings. We call this hyunchim, this small wall. So when you play Gayageum, you always should stick your little finger in this hyunchim. So something like this, bottom to the top and top to the bottom. So in other words, you cannot just play Gayageum with your thumb or index finger in the air, something like this. This is wrong. You always have to stick your little finger in the hyunchim. So you play something like this. Always stick your little finger in the hyunchim. Lastly, let's look at the other side of Gayageum, the bottom side. So here you can see 3 holes. So the smallest circle hole there, it symbolizes sun, and this long hole symbolizes land, and this moon-shaped hole symbolizes moon. Thanks to these holes, the Gayageum can be sound better. In today's lesson, I talked about the structures and their roles of Minjoo Gayageum. In next lesson, I'll finally teach you how to play Gayageum, especially with right hand.